Hi, Amber. Hi, Dr. Bonnet.
Hi.
So Susan, I'll give the hosts hosting privileges to you, and I also disabled the waiting room, so future students that come in, you don't have to admit them, they'll just automatically come.
Okay.
That way you could just focus on speaking Yeah.
Mhm.
and teaching. Let me
So will you be here throughout or just let me
do
have
you need
control?
me here? Because I can hop
Yeah.
on, it's fine.
Yeah, if you have time, I think I don't mind you staying.
Sure,
feel
so
like-
then I'll just give you co-hosting then. Okay.
Yeah, as long as I can share my screen, that'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. Let me just. Okay, there we go. You should be able to share your screen.
Yeah, but I'll do it later. I'll wait for more students to come here. Because the local student, most of them, they said they're gonna be here.
Oh, in person or
No, like just online. I'll be scared if they come in right behind me. I'm all by myself here. I don't expect anybody. So I'm not the only person on campus. Dr. Bana, you're actually on campus.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Oh, Bernard is coming here.
Is Dr. Adoyo not on campus?
She usually not.
she's not, well, we're supposed to all be on campus now, according to Paul, but she's not feeling well, so she's staying home today.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know
she sent me a message.
that. Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
And there are students who actually will finish class 10 minutes ago. So I'm waiting for those to come on too. Yeah, I want to see more faculty to come here because I want
Yeah.
them to know more about, our website and hi Bernard.
Absolutely. I went there and tried to connect. We went to Progress. I was searching,
It's really easy, but I
Really
feel like
interesting.
I just need to tell people that, like
Yeah.
exactly how to do it, and then they feel like they're more comfortable going there.
Mhm.
Oh, Dr. Doyle's here. Oh, Christina is here too. Good.
Mhm.
Maybe I should show the Chinese website also.
Dr. Adoyo is here.
Dr. Doyle's here. Oh gosh. This is my first time having faculty and student together.
Good.
Because I usually just had like just students and I usually have it only in fall.
Mm.
Yeah, but after remember I did some online surveys and then they all want more library meetings.
Yeah.
So that's why I used to do it only in the fall and now I will try to do it once every quarter. So I feel like I have to try to put myself like out there so that people know I exist.
Yeah.
And so then they will come to me for questions because sometimes if I don't show up or in anywhere, they probably don't know I exist and never ask me questions and then end up having problems with their courses.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like it doesn't kill me to just meet once a quarter. And I do individual meeting like Bernard and I yesterday we met on Zoom and because I'm sure there's some students having problems logging on to EBSCO host books. Remember, Dr. Bonnet, one of your class has like
Yeah.
3 EBSCO host books in there.
Yeah.
One of the EM classes.
Okay.
I don't know why, and they didn't load very well. Like, so Bernard was stuck. So but I was able to download the book because they allow you to like download maybe 50% of the book, and then I just used 2 separate accounts. Like I download it from my school computer and my personal computer. End up getting whole book. So yeah, but so this is. I mean, we're still in the beginning of the quarter, so I'm still trying to get students, give them access to whatever books they need. Mostly it's just, library books at this point.
Okay.
How many people do we have here? I'm not gonna start if I'm not gonna start until I see Bamu and Davis. They said they're gonna be here.
Mhm.
Hi Priscilla, how are you doing?
I'm all right, Susan.
Why are you not feeling well?
Well, I'm all right, thank you.
All right, you look
Mhm.
good to me.
Mm.
Is this the weather? I mean, my dad was sneezing like crazy. But because it was like
I'm
jumped from
okay.
really hot into like warm, like colder.
Mm.
And then my dad was sneezing because his nasal allergy has to do with weather. If it's really hot and jump to really cold and back and forth, he's sneezing like, oh, it's like, I don't want to, I feel
Yeah,
bad for him.
the sudden changes normally affect
Yeah,
us older folk, but
yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, so just in case for the overseas student, we're not supposed in the 90s today. Today is we are outside, we are 97 Fahrenheit outside. It's probably warmer than a lot of countries in the world.
Oh, wow, it's 90 in where I am.
90. I have my air conditioner on, so I'm fine. But so next week we're going back to the 70s, 60s, 70s. So but okay, let me see. Oh, we have a new student here. Oh, I see Davis here. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna start the meeting until I see Davis here. Okay. So you're here.
Yeah.
That's good. Hi. And I see Penny, and she's a new student here. Hi, Penny. I mean, I'm taking time now because I have the I don't have the free version, so I have all the time that I can to do this workshop. But let's see, we'll start. Oh, we have 10. So I feel like, okay, we should start when we have 10 people in here. Yeah, we do have 10. Okay, so I guess I could start now. Just in case you don't know me, I'm Susan. I'm the librarian at ITS. And I've been here since 2016 and I'm from Hong Kong. So, but I've been in this country for over 28 years, 27, 28 years. So I was an international student also, so I know what you guys need, but things have changed over all these years. So, but feel free to let me know anything you want, like especially books and, you know, online resources, because right now we're having all the classes online. So even local students need something on the internet, you know, not just for the online students. So, so today, let me share my screen now.
मेरा भी शक्ल दिखा दे।
Hi, Susan.
Hi. Who's that? Oh, I think this guy, Connell.
Yeah.
Hi,
All
Susan.
How come there's only two, Amarin, how come there's only 2 windows? I opened a lot of windows already.
Are they all they're all open?
Yeah, but I only have 2 windows here. I don't know why.
Oh,
Is this
I'm
okay, yeah, okay, because it's on Zoom, it feels like this is like the system, the system, you know, website. Okay, so I will open my. Okay, so this is okay. Let me just minimize everything. Let's do this. Okay, slideshow. Hold on. I need to go back maybe. Okay. And just start from here. Okay. Okay. Welcome everybody. We have 12 students, 12 participants here. And like I said, I usually do a library meeting in the fall, but after the surveys, many of you has expressed the need to have the library meets almost like probably every quarter. So this is our first spring meeting. And this, unfortunately, this is not introductory meeting, meaning that I usually do introductory library workshop in the fall. And during fall, I'll be talking about ebooks. But since this is the spring, but I'm sure even new students have a little experience using maybe ebooks already, because many of our ebooks comes from ProQuest, and I'm sure many of you have already had your personal account. So so you should have a little bit of experience using ebooks, so it wouldn't be very different from what we're talking about today. Okay. So today we're going to talk about ProQuest dissertation and thesis. This is the paid database, meaning that we pay money for it every year. And before we didn't have this one. But it's very important to have an online database for the dissertation thesis, because many of us are, DME student and THM students, and according to the research methodology class, I think you guys need to do a critic on dissertation or thesis, and it's impossible for the online student to do it without a database. Even though I could send you personally, like maybe like a copy of a dissertation or thesis from last year, because I do have some PDF files for the recent ones, but it's really not enough. So that's why I think I applied for it, and then our school approved me to get an online database. So this is a brand new purchase. So we got it, I think maybe 1 month ago or 2 months ago. So we're going to talk about the ProQuest dissertation thesis. And the second, I'm going to introduce you our brand new English library webpage, and Chinese too, because since Christina is here, I'm going to show Chinese too. So this is what we're going to talk about today. It takes about, hopefully no more than 1 hour, but we'll see how it goes. All right. So what's ProQuest dissertation thesis? So of course this is a database, and it's full of dissertation thesis. As I've said, it's not only for online students, it's for local students, because you get more choices, because we only have about 300 dissertation thesis at the library. And the recent one, there's really not more than 20 or 30. So if we have this database, that we be able to get more choices. So it's really good for you guys who are writing dissertation thesis. You need more, samples, and of course for the research methodology courses, you need to do critic on, dissertation or thesis. So this is very useful, not only for students, but for faculty too. If you want to do more research, you want to see other ones from other universities, then this database is very useful. And as I've said, this is the only paid online database. We have the other free ones. I'm going to show you when we're on the website. But this is the paid one, so it has a lot more full text dissertation thesis. It has a lot more, just more. And then we only subscribe to the humanities and social science collection. There are 3 different. There's part A. This is part A. Part B is science. And then there's a global one. So there are 3 choices, but because religion and philosophy falls under part A, so that's why we only purchase part A. And I hope it's enough for all of you. And if not, that we'll just get more as we go along. But because we have a very limited budget, so we choose very carefully. If any database not performing well, we're going to cut it. We're not going to keep it, because we have to save money for everything else. So it is provided by ProQuest. So the interface, everything looks very similar than ProQuest, but the login information is different. And so ebooks are ebooks, dissertation is dissertation. Our ebook database has a lot less, because that's only religion and philosophy ebooks. But for this database, we have humanities, social science. So it has naturally, and it makes sense that it has a lot more records. And so what you need to know when using this database is to narrow down your search results, because there's so many more items in there than what you usually get from our ebook database. Okay. So how do we narrow down results? And for us, in the library world, we all know what Boolean operators are. Boolean is actually comes from a person's name, and I will show you what a little bit of who Boole is. His name is, his full name is George Boole, and he's mathematician, he's the philosopher, and he's the inventor of these operators and modifiers. So in order to narrow your results, you use the following words. But so for the first three, they are called Boolean operators. For the next and the last three, the Boolean modifiers. So what they do is, for the first two, they are to narrow down your results by combining two words together and put the and in between. Or you could put not in between. That means you're not searching certain terms, but keeping the one that you want. Or is to expand your search results. You put two things together with an or in between, then you're searching the term A and term B together. So that's Boolean operators. Of course, I'm gonna demonstrate, don't worry about it. And if you put a quotation mark with two words in it, they search together as a term. So that's modifier number one. So modifier number two, that's the asterisk. And it means that it gives you other variations of one word. Like mission, if you put asterisk after, it could search missions, missionary, or missiology even, because it's just variation. So the asterisk is very useful. So if you want to increase your search result, but with the similar word, this is the word you use, and it's truncation. So you put say mission, you can eliminate the and just put asterisk. It was searching missiology also. So because however you know how to spell the word. There is another modifier, it means the question mark is a wild card. I don't really like it, but it's there. Like, okay, if you put one question mark after the word mission, it will search everything with one more word. Like, so missions is like one more word, one more letter, you know, from the word mission. So if you want to do like, so this doesn't make sense, you know, if you want to search missionary, you don't want to put so many question mark after it. So you just use the asterisk. So asterisk is so much better than the question mark, but it exists. And the last modifier is, right now it's pretty optional, because if you put words within the parentheses, you're searching that term first in your search database. But nowadays, whatever you type, the search engine would read from the left to right anyway. So right now, the parentheses is quite optional. You know what I'm talking about when I do the demonstration. Okay, so let me do a demonstration now. Let me just get out this place. So, well, just back to the basics. How do we get to the ProQuest dissertation and database, dissertation thesis database? So we're on our school website, Imran. Awesome. This is an awesome film that you did that makes our website so much lively. And then, so to go to the library webpage, you point resources and then library, click on library. And so this is our webpage. All our online databases, they are located on the database tab. So you click on databases. And this is the database page. And all the databases are here so far. And it is alphabetical order. So A start with A, like Atlas is A. So we're looking for ProQuest, right? ProQuest dissertation and thesis. So we scroll down to P, and the first P is, of course, ProQuest dissertation and thesis. And you click on the word sign in. Okay, so it brings you to the login page. I mean, be careful. Don't use your ProQuest ebook account. It doesn't work because even though they're from the same provider, the same company, same vendor, but they're different things. Ebooks are ebooks, dissertation thesis are dissertation thesis. So don't use your own ebook account. We have our own universal login, username and password. So also in the open boxes, just type in, I'll give you the login information later on. Everybody should have the same one, and try to make it easy to enter. Of course, I always prefer you guys to just copy and paste. So you log in. Okay, let me try again. Alrighty. That's what I. All right. So this is our search page for the ProQuest dissertation thesis. So it does say ProQuest. It looks entirely different from your ebook, just in case you haven't noticed. So what I would do before searching, I want to change the databases because right here you see 4. So this is ProQuest. So they have their own databases all combined into one page. But what I would recommend when you're using the ProQuest dissertation thesis is to narrow down to this one database. So you check off this one that you don't want. I'm sure you guys love this one, but then right now, because we're doing dissertation thesis, just uncheck it, and just keep this one only. Or you can just, I just want 4 together. I don't care. I don't mind too. So, but if you want to focus on just dissertation thesis, I would just uncheck and just keep the, the BQDT. And I would click on this button and we'll go back to the search page. So you could do it now to limit to full text, but you could always do it later. But this is a little box right here. If you click here, it will limit it to full text. It's very important because I feel like it's very frustrating if whatever I search for, I only get abstracts. This is something I don't like at all. So if you remember, you can check this box first, full text box. But if you forgot, you can do it later. After the result, you can do that. So now let me demonstrate the Boolean operators thing. So there are 2 kinds of search box. You see a big box now, right? Same as Google, same as the ebook database. But when you go to advanced search, that is the basic search. Advanced search, you'll see the Boolean operators right here. See, and or not right here. So advanced search, you have the box here for you. You just type in terms, like in the boxes. It's the same for when you use EBSCOhost. If you use EBSCOhost Journal, you'll see more boxes, and that's the style they use. But then for us, for now, I'll just just do the basic. The basic search is 1 box. So let me show you how, if you just type 2 words in it. Of course, this is the big database, right? So you can't just put 1 word and then assume you can get everything you want. No, you have to do at least 2 words to get what you want, because this is a huge database. So let me show you how, if you just do 2 words, just mission care, and just leave it the way it is. It will be much different if you use the Boolean operators than not. So now I'm showing you when I don't use it. So, okay, so 2 words, click search. So what do we have now? We have almost 500,000 results. That's a lot. You could, like on the left-hand side, you could limit, you can sort them. You can limit to full text again. I don't know, I checked it, I thought. Well, and you can do subjects. There are subjects. You click on that, you can see subjects. And then you can do other subjects. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay, yes, see there are sub-subjects, like see if things that you're interested in, you know, you can click more, you can get more subjects. You can narrow it by that. You can narrow it by keyword. I do like leadership a lot. Okay, let's just say we do two terms and just limited by the leadership. Now we have 9,000. So that's one way to narrow down your search result. What about I use the Boolean operator? That's make a huge difference. Okay, what if I use Boolean operator and in between? Honestly, at this now and then, you know, using and is basically pretty much the same as not using anything, especially for Google search. But then let's see if the and actually does any benefits. So if you use and, that means your search engine is searching any dissertation thesis with the term mission and care. So you can see there's something already like, you know, the search results already in there. So it's slightly less, right? And then you will see all the search results has the word care, and some of them have, you should have mission and care at the same time. So that's how you limit your results, by being a little bit more specific, mission and care. How about I put mission and care in parentheses, mission, care, and not parentheses, sorry, quotation. So mission, care, quotation. What it does is to limit your search with just dissertation on thesis with exactly mission, care, 2 words together. So let's see how many results we got. 85, right? So whoever's doing mission care, Pelekano, I know you're doing it, because you remind me that this is a very good example. So if you want to do mission care with quotation, that means you're exactly searching dissertation thesis with exactly about mission care. So so all these 95, you only have 95. So they're all with exactly the term mission care. Okay, all right, what is that? I think it's like really, hold on. Let me just close it down. Imran, it's like, how do I float this thing?
Dismiss at the bottom.
Yeah, I can see the bottom. That's the thing. Hide.
Yeah,
Panel,
yeah,
right?
it says dismiss X.
Oh, yeah.
Can you even see
There,
it?
because the panel,
Yeah.
the Zoom panel is just blocking me. Anyway, so you have 95 result, right? Let's say we're good with that. So you have 85, sorry. So this is another thing. I'm not talking about Boolean operators, but when you like, okay, let me just go back. Okay, so 95 is much more manageable, right? So so what you could do is to scan through the title, and then to see which one you like, and then when you click on it, let's see this one. So this is how you open a dissertation thesis. It's not much different from you open your ebooks. So yeah, so you could just make it bigger, and you can make it smaller, and of course, yeah. And then there are pages. You can go up, scroll up and down. And then what you could do at this moment, if you like it, you can download and download this full text PDF, or you can email to yourself, or you can download PDF. But the better yet is you could actually have your own account. So click on this little human button, and then you can create your research account. And I'm not going to do it now, but it's very important for you to create your own research account. For those who are writing dissertation thesis, you should, because it's always good to organize your information. Whatever books that you come across, journals, dissertation thesis, you should make it really, really organized. And then one of the things to organize it is to have your own account and then save everything to your own account. And on the side, this database is available in many languages. You could actually, in here, see, it's English now, but you could actually make it Chinese, since Christina is here. So everything will be in Chinese except the dissertation or thesis itself. You see, everything will be Chinese here.
Wow.
Like the way you use it, so it's yeah, a lot of online vendors right now, I hope they have African language. I don't even know if they do, but right now it's all they have now.
Wow.
So you could make it your own language, like in Chinese or English, and if you know French, and so that would be pretty good. It's actually quite true for all other, even for ProQuest eBook, I suspect they have it in Chinese too, but it's just there's no Chinese books in there. So, okay. So now you know how to basically use this ProQuest dissertation thesis. Oh, let me just go back to English then. Where's the English? Yes, we're here. Okay, so let me just play around a little bit more with the Boolean operators. So for Boolean operators, okay, so for Boolean operators, people usually just use and, like mission and char, that doesn't have a lot. So mission char with quotation gives you much narrow results. Or you can do something like that. Like, okay, we're still using mission and char. So you can use and, so the search engine will know that you search this first. They read from left to right. So whatever you type next, say not medical. Medical. So the search engine will read, okay, you want mission and care, but I need to you should get away with them. Okay. I need to want to filter out the medical ones. So when you do Boolean operators, you can do 2 at a time. So use and then not. And then see, it should be more than just 85 because you're using and you're not using the quotation mark. So like you're back into like more than 100,000. But see like how different Boolean operators do. So the not thing is quite useful. They are to narrow your search. So if you do like or is to expand your results. So if or and field, it will give you a lot of results. See, 1 million. So if you use or is to expand, you use and or not, or you put quotation marks around your, let's just do one. So you use put quotation mark. You get a lot less. So this is something, for those who are really doing your dissertation thesis, this is something you really need to use, so it give you 8,000 much better now. So this is how the Boolean operators work. And this is usually is part in the library term is part of the bibliographic instruction workshop. It's more like the second level, the upper level of just a library instruction workshop. So that's why I'm talking about today's meeting is not really introductory, is really just a more advanced meeting. But I just feel like that we have more dissertation, I mean, more deeming and teach STEM student nowadays. I feel like, I don't know why I feel that way. So I feel like, so this is a very important meeting. So for you guys to be more familiar with all those Boolean operators. Okay, let me show you his. This is George Boole. So this is the guy that I've been talking about. So he is a mathematician, philosopher, and then he invented the Boolean operators. This is named after him. So if you need to learn more, I have a good number of videos I can share with all of you. I didn't make them myself, but those videos are pretty good at explaining what Boolean operators and modifiers, how do they work, how can they help you to narrow down the result. But honestly, for us, the and or not will be enough for now. But then don't worry if you didn't get anything like this. And I think Emer already taped these videos, and then I can also send you guys my own videos, like how you search the progress dissertation thesis and all this information. So this is the end of part 1, because we just talk about the database now. Okay, so okay, at this point, any questions about progress dissertation thesis before I move on to the next section?
Hi, Susan. Thank you so much for
Uh-huh.
the help. It's really, really helpful.
Yes.
And we need to sign in. So we need the number of passwords. So when we can get the password.
Yes. After this meeting, I usually send links. I send all the password, the login information, and yeah. So be careful. Don't use your ProQuest ebook account. Don't use so Populi. It doesn't work. So I have a lot of students ask me, can I use Populi to sign into ebook database journal? No, the answer is no, because they're totally separate thing. So for this one and EBSCOhost, we have institutional login, meaning everybody use the same login information.
Okay, great.
Yeah, but ProQuest, you have your own. So if you don't have a ProQuest ebook account, you should contact me and I will send you a link to apply for one, because that one you need to use your own personal account. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So any more questions for this section?
Just a comment. Thank you, Susan. This is very helpful. Also, the fact that you have specifically done it for dissertations and theses, because just watching what you have done and pulling out so many dissertations on one topic, because students are tempted to say when they're doing their research that no research has ever been done in this area. And then you go to look at the dissertations on it, and there are a million of them.
Yeah.
So it's very helpful, and I want to encourage all students to just check what has been written, done on that. I'm sure Dr. Bernard labors on this in the research class. And so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. It is very useful that library meeting is really for me not to just demonstrate and just promote to all of you to use the database, because if we don't use it, if we don't have a good statistic, we're gonna cancel it next year. And we have done it before. So because we don't have enough usage, but I really praise all of you for using ProQuest, because we have such a strong usage statistics and we can keep going on. So I personally really like ProQuest a lot more. And then so that's why I chose ProQuest for the dissertation thesis. As I said, we have other databases that has to do dissertation thesis. So right now, are you guys still looking at my website? I mean, my screen? Okay, so right now I'm still on the database page. So as you can see, there are the EBSCO open dissertation. Right now, open means open access. That means it's free. So when you see anything that's open library, open access, open whatever, they are actually free. So we have the EBSCO open dissertation in here. And then we have, of course, we have the one that we just talked about. And then we have trends. These ones are really just to give you abstracts or the titles. They don't really give you full text. But I don't know, every theological library would put trend on their online database site. So I guess I'll just follow the suit. So yes, and the OCLC does have their own dissertation too, this one you will have to ask me for login information, but I tell you there's not much. But if you're interested in knowing how about OCLC dissertation, did they give us a lot of things? Then well, just try it out and let me know. Okay, so I guess that's it for this this part.
One last question, Susan.
Yes. Okay.
Can you narrow down your search to a specific school dissertations?
Mm.
Is that, if somebody wants dissertations from a specific school with that topic, can you do that?
Yes. I believe there's some. See, look, we're on the research page, search result page. So I'm pointing at the university institution location. So from the left hand side, after you do your search, from the left hand side, I mean you're on the research result page, right? And just click on it, and we'll see. So there are I think it's listed from United States, and then by states.
Okay.
And then, so now you can just scroll down. I do believe that you might be able to just in the basic search box, just type in Fuller, theological seminary or something, that they just show you everything. It's just done by Stim and Fuller.
Yeah.
But right now, it seems like you can do it by place. Oh, there's like the other place international too. See. I know there are a lot of Chinese dissertation and thesis in this database also. So you could try it out, like maybe say here mission, and you could do what, Fuller? Just, it's the sky's the limit. You can do anything you want.
Okay, sorry, Susan, can you try with my dissertation? Let's see.
Okay, the thing is, have you submitted to PostGres?
Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
The school does.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Biola University.
That's another thing I need to learn. I never know how it works, really. So does it mean that Dr. Doyle, does it mean your dissertation is also in here?
Yeah.
Really? That's fascinating.
Mine should be too from Fuller.
Really? I'm a little nervous. I've never done it before. Okay. So should I say? You know what? I used to do something like that in WorldCat. It does work that way. Tell me if yours in there. There are 8.
Okay, mine.
The name is not correct.
Let me see.
What did? Oh, sorry. The N is missing. Sorry. Oops.
So why did you put the AU?
AU is like, I don't know if it works here. I think it might. What is it? Is yours here?
No, it's Biola University. If you want to search the school, the institution.
Oh, okay.
Biola University. But you can write it and it will just pop up. If you want to use the Boolean, then you can add it. It will also pop up.
No, it's not here. There are 2. But
No, go back to the remove it from the, if you want to use the institution to search, you could find it. If you don't even want the institution, just to write the name of the title of the dissertation, it will pop up.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Yeah. Go to the basic search.
Yeah, I'm on the basic search. So what's your?
Just write the impact of theological education on women.
I usually a little bit more nervous. Women singular, plural.
Plural.
Okay. I usually will feel a little bit nervous when you type too many words. Sometimes I might not give you any.
Yeah, just I don't know. Anyway, that's not
Oh,
just
it says
not
doctor.
the complete.
Okay, so, okay.
Okay, that's it. The first one.
That's there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the first one there.
Mhm,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
mhm.
Okay, so yeah, so you can search it. Dr. Adele and Dr. Bonat's dissertations here. And that's the next things I need to explore because I do want to submit our own dissertation thesis.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
I
and
have talked to
what-
Bissum already. He said he is willing to be the guinea pig.
Mhm.
But I have read the terms that if you want to make it open access, you have to pay for it. But
Mhm.
if you don't mind ProQuest selling it and make money out of it, you don't have to pay anything. That's how the terms I know. And there are people who actually, I just want to make it free. But then if you want to make it free, you have to pay money, pay them money to do that. So
And maybe if we could do that, we also need to, I don't know if it's to apply with the Institute of Health, for permission. Because our student will have to take an exam or test rather to give them permission. If they pass, then they can now go ahead to write their dissertation.
oh,
Yeah, so I think there's something that is
I'm not very
but you
familiar.
can find out to see
Yeah.
requirements.
Yeah, there's something called like repository. I feel like I'm still something that I'm trying to find out about this because I have a couple of dissertation thesis in PDF and it's in my computer. I mean, does it qualify as repository? I mean, I'm just trying to find out more information about this.
Yeah, because they have a standard for it to be on ProQuest. It's not just any dissertation. You have to abide by their own standards. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm saying that you need to find out.
Yeah, it's something that I want to find out because I do feel like I think Dr. Lee and I did talk about it a few years ago that we eventually want to publish our dissertation thesis on online and in database. And there's one other librarian talking about he doesn't like ProQuest, so he wants to upload everything on archive.org. And they said archive.org won't make money out of you. And then if you have enough number of dissertation theses, you can have your own channel even. So that's another choice of publishing our, dissertation thesis on the internet. So this is something after all this, self-study or, accreditation is something I'm going to look into to see how we can put our dissertation thesis, on the internet. And it is something, it's a collaboration because I have to ask every student the permission to do that, or what do they think of it? Do they want to make it free? Do they want to, I don't mind, just put it there. I don't mind ProQuest making money out of it. And then, so it's a long process. And I feel like we could just have another meeting just to talk about this.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, well, thank you for all your input for this section. So next, what are we doing? Exciting. I'm going to show you guys all my new websites. Let me just close a little bit. Okay, let's just start from the beginning. So about the new website. And okay, so this is my webpage. And then our library website is the same location and same address as before. So it's under resources and library. Let's click on library. Okay, so this is our brand new library page. And what's you need to know is the library hours. I always put it on top of the page and it will change. So not only because I put a lot of hours on this website, it's also because that I put all the information on this website. And it's very important that you come here from time to time. As you can see, there are an announcement here in the slideshow. So every 1 second, there might be an announcement. See, I have an announcement already. We're going to close next week. And we have our picture. And then another second. See, that's another announcement. And so it's very important for you guys. Even though I do put all the announcement on Populate, but it's also a good thing to come to the library website as a habit. Just check out things, you know, this is the only thing probably is a bridge between me and other online students, probably local too. So I say that I feel like the website should be the place that we get all the information, basic as well as detailed information. So, okay, so enough of that. For the local student, it's very important that you need to know where the library catalog is. And right now we put it on top also. So when you click on it, it goes straight to your library catalog. I'm sure a lot of local students are very familiar with this. But there will be a little situation when if you use it the first time, you need to sign in, but only the first time. So what is the instruction of signing in? It's actually under About. So when you go to About, and you scroll down to Locating Books, there's a little instruction here. So for the first time, please sign in with username ITS Library and leave the password blank. So that's how you use it the first time, because I move it to a new website. I suspect that you have to sign in for the first time before you use it. But after the first time, you don't have to sign in. You just click on it, it goes straight to the library website, library search catalog. Okay, so the next thing that's important about this library website is the book one. So the books is the one you're constantly going back, because that's where I put all the ebook links, especially required courses. And I have tabs here, you can see. And the current quarter is on the first page. So we are spring 2022. So all the ebook links are right here. They are alphabetical order by courses. So the B one goes first. And you just go to the one that's your courses are. Let's say you're in leadership course and you click on it. This is the apps code. So you click on it, it goes to the sign-in page, which many of you has already. And after you sign in first time, it will go straight to the page. So it's already here. So as you can see, you know, some database has multiple boxes, but you know, this is absolute course. And it's the same for other things. The other ones, they being leaders, it brings you to the ProQuest ebook, and you have your own, you know, you have your own sign-in information, and so on and so forth. Sometimes they are archived, sometimes they're, you know, EBSCO, sometimes they're ProQuest. But if you have any questions using it, you can just watch my videos and I'll show you where they are. But very important is that it's not only this quarter. I put all the fall courses reading together in different quarters. Like all the courses in the fall will be in the fall, of course. All courses in winter will be under winter, all the courses in the spring. And so if a course that's being taught in 2 different quarters, they'll be on 2 pages. So like apologetics, it was being taught in fall, spring at the same time, or winter, spring. So they'll all be on the same page, one course on 2 pages. If you say, I just want to go back to exactly which quarter, which year, so you could go to quarter year, which is right here. And these ones are Google Doc, and this one I have made public. So if you click on it, it goes straight to the spreadsheet that I used to use. Like you remember before the website, I sent you guys spreadsheet, and the links are all here. And some people actually prefer this one than just go. This one actually, it will bypass the website a little bit. So if you happen to have slow internet connection, you don't want to go through the website, you can email me and I'll send you the spreadsheet. So just click on it, go straight to the ebook link instead of going through all the website. I have students coming here telling me that they just sometimes just slow internet connection. So that's why you need to contact me. If that's the case, I'll either give you the direct book link, or better yet, I'll scan the book for you.
Mhm.
So, or I could just download the book and then I'll send the PDF file to you. So there are so many ways that you can get your book readings. It's just that you need to let me know what you want. So you need to let me know right away if you have questions and any problems. So so we only have, sorry.
Sorry, how did you resolve the problem of students initially were complaining that
Mhm.
they go to get a book and they can't access it because somebody else is using it? Is that resolved?
Yes, actually, like I said, actually, well, why don't we just give you an example? Like in the fall, see here, like I said, I would say this is one user, unlimited. Usually the one user is the one that gives problem, because one user meaning that you can use one reader read at a time. So when student A is reading it, student B cannot read it.
Mhm.
So that's what is called turned away. And I do get the alert.
Mm.
Before is a problem. Now, if I get if I get 3 turn away, I will get another copy.
Mhm.
If it's EBSCOhost, I'll get another copy. If it's ProQuest, I will get a non-linear option, meaning that it's unlimited for 365 days.
Mhm.
I have done it last quarter. This quarter, so far, we're fine.
Okay.
So the one user thing, yeah, it used to be a huge problem. Right now, no longer.
Mhm.
I feel like we are very fortunate and blessed that theological books are not expensive, even for ebooks.
Mm.
A linear option, you only pay for another $30, another copy maybe $15. So it doesn't break our bank.
Mhm.
So so this actually right now is pretty much soft for now. But right, for this quarter so far, it's just internet connection more than the accessibility.
Okay.
That's the situation now. Okay. All right.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the question. Okay. Another thing is like a lot of students, when they're writing their dissertation thesis, the professor to ask them, can you do more books on Africa? Can you get more books on Africa? So this is what I made for you guys. The last tab is books on Africa. So these are the books that I found from the ebook database that has to do with Africa. So this is, I still have at least another dozen of books that I haven't added to here. So if you need more books on Africa, which 66% of you do need that, this is the page for you to come back constantly to find out if there's any books on Africa that might be useful to you. And that's not just books, there's LibGuides. This is something that's really popular in the library world. A lot of librarians know what LibGuides are. And a lot of college students, they use LibGuides. What's LibGuides? LibGuides are like a comprehensive list of everything for one topic. Like for example, this is African, I have 2 LibGuides on African traditional religion. When you click on it, it's a LibGuide, so it has a lot of different information. This one, they're just focusing on maybe just one book or something. But then a good LibGuide, I'm not saying this is not good, but yeah, but it's just like a good LibGuide would show you all the different resources on one topic, like all the websites, all the maybe media, and then pictures and everything. And so I would try to add more LibGuides for everybody. If I can find ones on leadership, mission, global mission, things like that, I will add it. This is something I'm still developing on my website. Right now I have this format. I just need to add content. So right now I have 2 LibGuides on African like traditional religions. Hopefully later on I'll add more LibGuides. I could only make my own LibGuides, but it's gonna take time. So that's another project. And then the clickable ones are always in blue. So they are the ebooks. And Priscilla, thank you for for buying all these books. These are not ebooks, but they are very important books on Africa that Priscilla bought two years ago in the summer, I believe. So I put them here because they are just too useful, and then they all checked out in 1 week. So I put it there to let you guys know there are books on Africa, and that's really good, really useful, and these are the ones. And hopefully you might be able to get it in your own country, or hopefully if they're available in e-format, I'll get them later on. So this is the most important page of the website, is the book page. Okay, so you need to come back. You can constantly come back to go back to the previous quarter. I have students asking me, Susan, can I go back to last quarter? Can I still use the ebooks from the last quarter? Yes, and they're all here. Once I bought the book, it's forever. It's from your perspective that if the ebooks is say 1 year, sir, you might be able to keep it for 1 month or 3 months or something, or 1 day sometimes, but they're always here. They won't go away. If they go away, the publisher will ProQuest will let me know. Says, Susan, I'm taking this off of our list. You might want to buy like permanently or something like that. So this is all about books, and it's on this page. Okay, so the next thing you need to know is databases. We already talked about a little bit about databases. And for what you need to know this from this point on is the access. If they're free, you just say click here. It goes straight to that the page. If they need you to sign in, it will say sign in. So we only have this much, but I'm constantly adding more content to it. And so if you don't have the sign-in information, you have to let me know. Say sign in this one you need to get a login information for me. But click here, that means it's free. You can just click there, click it, and go straight to the databases. So this is database page. I do put announcement on different pages. So in this one, you can see today's event is also on the database page. So that's the second page I need you guys to know. The third one is videos. So you have all these databases. How do I use it? I mean, I won't be there 24/7 to teach you how to use it. So that's why you need to go to the video page and find out the one you need to watch. There are about 9 videos that I've made in the past, and they are all pretty outdated because I have remade the library webpage, so I have to redo all these videos, but I'm going to do it in summer. But at this point, they should still show you how to use, say, how do I read ebooks from ProQuest? How do I do more with ProQuest is a good one. I hope you guys will actually watch it. How do I read ebooks from EBSCOhost on archives? And this one also, I made one for the dissertation thesis database also, and I did make one for overview of this library webpage also. And so for all library video tutorial, they're all under videos. Okay, so these are the 3 most important pages for this library website. Why don't I go back to the home? I'll show you what Homes has. And for the home page, of course, there's announcement. All the announcement will be here. And then when you scroll down, this is a little numbers about our library, the number of dissertations we have, the book titles we have, and we have a lot of books from donation. And so far, I have added 3,000 since 2017. And these numbers will change constantly, of course. And these 3 ones are same as the top. You know, top, all these icon, they're the same thing. It's just different wording. Like if you click on course reading, you'll go back to the book page. And this one, I actually want to point out because there are a lot of forms and reports in there. And they're the same as docs, which is right here. So this is for the faculty to pay more attention to. Let's go there. Okay, forms and reports. Where are they? Okay, so they are just the past announcements I put here. The second part is forms and reports. The forms that you guys need the most is for the dissertation and thesis students is the binding application forms. They are here. So, but I didn't make them public. So whenever you click on it, for me, it will go straight. But for you guys, it will trigger a permission request page. So you will have to request permission for me to use these forms. But there are forms that's pretty typical from the library, the registration, the instruction worksheets. The most important one is the binding application form. They here, and if you work for me, there's timesheets here. But of course, you can you need to ask permission for me to use that. For the faculty, reports are important to you guys. So I've done four surveys in the past 2 years. So I didn't really tell you guys the result, but you can always read from here. So I have put all these reports, the survey reports here. If you're interested in reading, which I recommend that all the faculty should read them, you can click on it, and of course it will trigger a permission page. So you fill out the permission request, and I'll approve you, and then you can read them. And I will put more reports here. I don't use PDF file because it doesn't work with the website for some reason. So I use Google Doc and it worked perfectly. Okay, so this is the forms and report page, very useful for faculty, and it's also under Docs. Okay, what about other ones? Of course, I have events, and this is one of the events of the library. So their events page, and I would put announcement on here, as you can see. And then there are calendars, so show you what I usually do throughout the year. So every quarter I will have library workshop. It's really not, doesn't call us library workshop anymore. It's just called events or meeting, because it's not really a workshop unless I do it in person. And so September, I do a lot more. Right now, Pictures and Workshop is actually just a video, and then I don't have, unless we have a lot of local students, then I probably won't, I won't have a live meeting. But okay, so there's staff. If you want to know more about who worked here, you can go to the staff. I have all the pictures here for the student who has worked with me before. I put pictures here. I worked here from 2016. That's why it's the pictures from 2016. And if you want to know more about me a little bit, I have a profile here. It's the bottom of the staff page, and this is just entertainment purposes. So this is the English website. I hope it's it's so far.
Where am I?
Enough. Feel free to give me any suggestions, any information you want to see more on the website. And I put hours on it, so please come visit and use it. And of course, I'll put a lot of updates, and then sometimes I might not tell you that I have updated the website, so you constantly should come here, should visit and explore, to use the lists, the books page, of course. Since Christina's here, why don't I show the Chinese web page also? So it's under Chinese page here, and then 图书馆. So the library is here. I've basically done with the Chinese website also, but for the Chinese website, we don't have as much information. But what you need to know is for the ProQuest dissertation thesis, there are lots of Chinese dissertation thesis in there. So as far as I asked the ProQuest, they said there are more than 161,000 Chinese dissertation thesis in the ProQuest dissertation thesis. That's why it's perfect that you're here today, because you get a lot from there too.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So yes, so a lot of library website, they have new books, and then okay, throw in some new books. They're not clickable though. they're just print books. And then again, we have, videos. And I do have the Chinese Chinese databases here, and the ones that you gave me, I put it here also. I have English one in Chinese description, and they might have, like I said, they might have Chinese language in order to use those databases. I just put some free ebooks, Chinese ebooks in here, and I do put forms that some forms. I didn't put the binding forms here. Okay, yeah, because the binding form is never in Chinese. So, well, there are forms that you might need, and they're all here. And that FAQ, and the FAQ is also in English website. So this is a Chinese website, and I'm trying to buy Chinese ebooks now. So so I emailed you guys yesterday that I want to buy Chinese ebooks, and I haven't told Dr. Doyle yet, but then I'm still trying to cook up the proposal a little bit. But this is the Chinese webpage. I'm trying to improve both pages at the same time. And where's the library? Yeah, so that's it. That's it. That's it for my introduction of the website. Any question at this moment? I hope it's useful for you guys. I hope you guys just come back to check out. And I have made videos, so don't worry about not catching up with all those information that I just provided you. After this after this meeting, I will give you all the information that you need to search the database I just talked about, the videos that I have made for today's meeting. So also, if you have any question, you want one-on-one interview or one-on-one meeting, please email me, and then we'll meet on Zoom and have a one-on-one meeting. So just trying to tell you guys, meeting is for me to tell you that I'm here. I'm here for you to ask questions. I have a library web page. It's available for you guys to get information 24/7, 365. And just to show you that I exist. I'm not just like a little doll that, so that's why I'm having a library meeting, just to tell you guys that I have this information, and tell you guys that I'm here for you guys to ask questions, to share problems, and then I'll try to get back to you guys within 24 hours by email. And then, I'm constantly updating my website, and I still send all the announcements popularly, so that I'm reaching out to you guys, and as well as putting myself, presence at ITS online. Okay.
Mhm.
And let me just stop sharing. I forgot to stop sharing. Is Amory still here with me? Okay. All right. So I guess that's it. If you don't have any questions for me, well, have a good day. And for those in Africa, have a good night. And then enjoy your day wherever you are. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Susan.
Thank you,
No
Suzanne.
problem. Thanks for staying with me. I went over time.
Thank you,
It's lunchtime.
thank you,
Yes,
thank you,
yes.
thank you,
Thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
You guys are
Bye.
awesome. Love you
you.
guys.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good night.
Bye.
See you.
See you. I don't know how to get out. How to get out?
David, how are you?